is a pain in the noni.
That's not a bad spot for the noni, just because I could frame down a little.
Yeah.
Just crop it right out.
Right where you
And
think.
then Pete can crop it out.
Well, hello there, and welcome to this behind-the-scenes look at a food photography shoot. This shoot was for a client that makes all sorts of energy and wellness products, and so we wanted to show the ingredients that go into those products, the fresh ingredients and exotic ingredients that go into those products. So this first shot that I'm showing you here is one of my favorites. It was actually one of the last ones that we shot during this week of food photography, but it was one of my favorites because it combined so many of the ingredients. You can see here the setup is pretty simple. We're just using a piece of reclaimed wood panel for the surface, and then we're using natural light close to a window. It's not direct sunlight, it's just a nice filtered soft natural light from the window source. And then we're using a black flag there. Flag is just a piece of black material. In this case, it's fabric stretched over a metal frame. And that kind of adds a nice gradient shadow to the scene. And so during the shoot, we were shooting first photography. The stylist would come in, and she would do an amazing job of arranging and positioning and styling each piece of food that you see, each ingredient, so it's positioned beautifully and makes sense in the composition. And so you can see her here, she's positioning almost every single detail to make sure that it looks good on camera. At first glance, it might look like this is just a bunch of ingredients tossed together on the table, but if you take a look at the final shot here, you can see that there's quite a bit of thought that goes into this composition. And so if you look at each element, you have the fish on the top left. It's if you break that down, it's really just a large rectangular shape. And so the stylist is looking and keeping all these shapes in mind. You have the 3 leaves of the aloe vera plant, and the broccoli is another kind of round object, mangosteen, purple spheres. And these dishes, these circle shapes, all these elements make up the composition. And then there's also the color of each ingredient to consider. So you can see that she's tried to arrange things complementary to each other, and even using color to divide and to separate the reds from the reds, the greens from the greens, purples from purples. So all these things come together, the shape, the color, and textures, and the light. One of the reoccurring themes is variation, and that's both in size, shape, and color. So for example, the 3 leaves of the aloe vera plant, there's 3 of them, and the eye naturally enjoys sets of 3 over sets of 4 or an even number. A set of 3 is really easy for us to see and understand and enjoy. And there's 3 leaves of the aloe vera, or sprigs, I'm not sure what you call aloe vera leaves, but they are varying in size. There's a large, medium, and small, and in position. You can see that they're positioned so that you can see each one of them clearly. And of course the color doesn't vary on this, but it does add a very nice strong element that leads your eye kind of down into the center of the composition. If you look at the bowls, for example, that are containing the different ingredients, they vary in size and shape and color as well. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video and this behind the scenes look at a food photography shoot. If you like what you see, you want to see more of it, please leave me a comment, let me know, and subscribe to the channel. That always helps, and we'll see you guys next time.